Friends, welcome back to Project Contest YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss a video on contest preparation, that is the problem statement identification and analysis of its implementation. So when I was doing videos on contest preparation and various categories of contests, many students requested me to do a video on how to identify a particular problem statement for developing into a project for various contests and awards. So based on the questions, I talked to my friends and they said problems can be identified based on the research. So in which area you want to do. For example, if you are an electrical student, you can do your project in electrical core or in the allied areas like IoT, biomedical instrumentation, etc. If you are a computer science student, you can do a project on the virtual reality, augmented reality, AI techniques, big data, etc. But when it comes to the contest, it may be a software contest or a hardware contest. In software contest, the problem statements will be of a particular focused area. For example, in the TCS Hack Quest, you have to solve the ethical hacking contest. And for the TCS XR Pro, you have to solve a augmented reality based contest. But when it comes to the hardware contest, there are many types of domains will be there. For example, the main domains which will be asked is the healthcare, biomedical, mobility, e-waste management, battery management, energy management, and solar vehicles, etc. So how to identify a particular problem statement for the various categories given there? Sometimes the problems will be identified by accidentally by the students or the faculties or any other innovators. But most of the time when you are preparing for the contest, you cannot accidentally invent a particular idea. You have to search for it, you have to talk to various peoples outside, and you have to identify a very good, a contest winning problem statement. So for example, when you search for a problem statement identification, nowadays most of the contest focuses on business analysis or the market analysis. So you have to identify a problem such a way the idea should be having a very good market value as well as it should have some social values. Recently, when I was doing a video for the Infosys Innovation Award, the previous year's finalist project has been published by the Infosys, where I saw that a project has been done by a boy and a girl for the blind people printing machine, where they will be learning in that paper. The existing machine is around 1 to 1.5 lakhs, and they have developed a printer for around 30,000. So it is also a very good problem identification and it is a rectification. Here the problem identification is to reduce the cost of the printer so that it can be used by many NGOs or many orphanages where the people belongs. So it's a very good identification of the problem statement. It doesn't mean that all the ideas you submit for the contest should have a unique problem statement. It can be already existing one, and what is the enhancement you have going to give, you can also submit there. If it comes to the new innovation, it can be of any type, but the implementation is very important. You have to find the stakeholders for whom you are going to do is a very key point when you go for the new problem identification area. So who is the stakeholders? Stakeholders are the customers, that is the people for who you are going to do this particular project. For example, if you are thinking to develop a particular project for the people in mountain areas where there will be no facility to transport water for them. So you have to identify, so here the problem statement identification is to produce a new product which will be very useful for the people in the hilly areas to transport water from the water banks to their house. So when it comes to the implementation of the project, you have to analyze the root cause for this problem. So you can simply say that you can shift the entire people from the particular mountain area to the river bank so that they can get the water easily. But it will be not very easy for you because they will be traditionally living in that particular area. If the village has more than 2,000 families, you have to develop ideas such a way that at least more than 1,000 people will be using this idea with a very good implementation level. So what is this implementation level? It can be a cost, it can be the usage, it can be the easy access of your product idea. There are many solutions given by many entrepreneurs for this problem, so that only I also quoted this problem here. You can search to the web about the various solutions given by them, and now the interesting solutions I saw recently around before 1 year. An NGO discovered a transportation of water, replacing the barrels into a circular barrel, where the water can be filled in the circular barrel and it can be rotated and it can be taken from the river banks to the particular homes, so that the women don't want to take the entire weight on their head. So it's a very good idea because it is a very low cost and it can be used by many villagers, and it is also having a unique innovations. So at the same time, I am not saying that your problem statement should be a socially significant project idea. It can be a business model. For example, you can develop a new battery, or you can develop a new mobile, or you can develop a new solution for various ideas depending upon the problem statements you have identified. When it comes to the identification of the problem statements, I am particularly saying about few of these examples. And at the same time of identification of problem statement, if you have to understand the implementation of the project idea, and also you should be aware that what are the consequences your project will be facing while finding the problem statement identification. So friends, this is about the problem statement identification. Post your doubts in the comment section, and what kind of videos you want, you can post on the comment section also. I went to look into that, and I will do it according to the availability of the time and details I am collecting on it. Thank you for watching the video.